everyone. As you can see here, the first step I took in creating this demo was cleaning up the song itself. Here I'm using MuseScore, which is a notation software app many use to create lead sheets and such. Specifically, I changed certain areas of the melody and rhythm in order to really refine the piece, and this essentially made up a large part of what I was cleaning up. So yeah, this is step 1. I will say the continued alterations I made on the composition ended up posing a challenge during the recording, so I'll expand on this later on. Right, now on to the pre-recording process. So for one, I ended up creating a playlist of reference tracks that emulated the sentiment of hitting rock bottom and losing oneself to seemingly life itself, which is essentially what the song is about. This is something me and my friend could refer to throughout the process of recording and figuring out what sound we were going for. Alright, here is some behind the scenes footage of the setup which preceded the recording session. My friend Paul is setting up the mic, which is a Sennheiser 421, and ensuring all the necessary cables are connected to the mic and such. We had originally planned to actually record this in the recording studio at school, but since it closed that Saturday, we quickly pivoted by utilizing his home studio and the music equipment he had lying around. As far as the creative direction goes, because we ended up recording in his bedroom studio, we actually just transferred the music composition, which had a cinematic piano virtual instrument plugin from MuseScore, onto Pro Tools, which was the DAW of choice in this case, and we went from there. Now this brings me to part 3 of the making of this demo, which is about the recording session itself. How we went about doing this was that we played the MIDI file from MuseScore as it recorded my vocals. I would listen to the music and how my vocals sounded from my headphones, and depending on whether I liked the take, we'd either keep that take and move on to another section, or retry it until I was satisfied with how it sounded. So I'll end on 18, I'll sing until beat 4 of 18.
Okay.
Just as, I think the rhythm, I altered it a little, I think. Sorry.
No, you're good.
One measure before I actually sing it, and then I'll just finish. I'll sing it to measure 18 right before 19. What am I saying? Yeah.
So you're starting
just to give me one measure. The lead-in will be measure 15, and then I'll actually sing on measure 16 all the way till to measure the end of measure 18.
Okay.
Shit, actually, sorry. I think it might be. It's a little confusing on my. Maybe just 15.
Okay. Right on 15?
Yeah, right on.
Alright, here's 15.
So far all I've known are regrets sounds in my head. Okay, never mind. If anything, we could probably just start from measure 18.
Okay.
And just...
As long as you know what's
happening,
then we're
okay.
good.
Okay, cool.
Really, whatever gets the best, makes you the most comfortable.
Yeah.
And then I just assume if you stop singing, I'll stop.
Okay. Okay, you're right.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sing right now. I'm just gonna hear how it sounds.
Yep.
Just so I can practice. Is there any way you could make the metronome louder?
Yeah.
Okay. This is musicianship. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I made it I made the rhythm freaking complicated as hell for no reason. For the chorus, and that's what I'm supposed to, that's the main, okay.
I like it. It sounds good though. I like it. It's worth it.
Thank you. Okay.
Alright, here we are.
And maybe I'm just in the darkest hour. I mean, rhythm-wise,
Yeah, rhythms are good. Let's grab one more of those.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on, because I think some of the other takes we did have that in there.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.